Hey, what's up, you guys? This is DarthZadyBun for ZHM Entertainment here today with another statue review. Now, I am on location here at Cosmic Comics. This is the new store. I gotta tell you before I go into the statue itself, the new store is amazing. It's just down the road from the old store. And I have to tell you, this is an experience, just to be here. It's just something else. You have to come down over here. To Shane and Karen from my side, guys, congratulations. The store is a triumph. It's wow, I just can't get over it. I really can't. Now, to get on to the business for today, I'm having a look at the Marvel Galleries Gladiator Hulk, based on the rendition of the Hulk in the recently released Thor Ragnarok. Now, this figure, just off the cuff, it's a bloody impressive figure. I got to tell you that it captures this really menacing Hulk. It has this really nice action pose. It has some pretty phenomenal detail, great accessories. All in all, a pretty good figure. I have to tell you though that it's not by any means the perfect figure, but still very impressive overall. So, with that being said, let's get cracking. As is always the case, we will be considering the two essential items, and that of course being the aesthetics and the age factor. So here we go. So when we talk about aesthetics, we refer to the overall visual appeal of a figure. In other words, what's this figure going to do for your display? Now, what we have over here is a very imposing figure. I mean, it's quite large, it's quite heavy, very well made, very solid. I was quite happy with that. The choice of pose on point. I can almost imagine the Hulk screaming with his rage or shouting with his rage and leaping into battle, as we saw in the movie. I gotta tell you, that was one of the best scenes in the movie. If you haven't watched the movie, then, well, pity for you because it's been long enough. Anyway, coming back to the statue, as you can see, some very nice sculpted detail here. They've managed to capture all the fine details, the fine sculpted details on the face, the musculature, together with the body, the armor, and of course the leather pieces of his loincloth, etc. So yeah, very happy with that. As you can see over here with the tattoos or the war paints, great, neat, crisp detail. Very happy with that. In terms of paintwork, the one gripe I had was I do feel that the shading was sort of flat. They used like just basically two or three different shades, and I do think they could have done slightly better with that. But again, not a major train smash. In terms of accessories, as you can see, the figure comes fixed to a base. The base has some nice, some nice coloring on it, but they could have done slightly better with the shading there as well. The weapons, very nicely done, some deft sculpting over there as well. But once again, I would have liked to have seen some dry brush shading there as well. Some weathering effects, that kind of thing. Anyway, overall though, very happy with how it turned out. Brilliant stuff, and this is it's a true testament to what Marvel Galleries have been able to do. So in terms of aesthetics, save for the few minor niggling issues there is nothing to worry about. Very happy with it. Which of course brings us to the age factor. Now, the age factor is a generic stand that I've coined where we assess the degree to which a figure makes one go ish with excitement or ish with disappointment. So let's take it by the numbers. Now, as I often do, I tend to look at the price point of the figure to start out with. So here we go. As you know, this figure over here, the Marvel Galleries line of statues, is intended to be a competitor to the wildly popular Kotobukiya line of statues. Now, Artifacts Plus statues to be precise. Now, this figure over here is a very well priced figure. I wouldn't say it's a cheap figure, but it is in fact a very well priced, pocket friendly piece, especially when you consider the actual size and overall build quality of this figure. I got to tell you, it's a massive figure and it is very well built. And it's a beauty. It's a very nice figure to look at as well, especially since it captures the Hulk in what is bound to be one of his more iconic looks as the years go by. Now, you must remember this was inspired by the Planet Hulk version of the character, and God help you if you want to try and get anything in that line. So, this is a very good substitute. Now, there are a few minor niggling issues with the figure. I did note that a lot of the smaller pieces, the pieces that sort of stick out, like the loincloth and the weapons, are made of a fairly rigid and hard plastic, and that is prone to breakage if you drop it over. I do wish that they had done slightly better over here with the base. I feel that they could have added on more pieces as compared to just etching in some of the details. But again, the minor niggling issues that they have over here with the figure, they don't detract from the overall visual appeal or value of the figure. And against that background there, I would have to say that this figure elicits a resounding ish, and I have absolutely no hesitation to recommend it. So be sure to go out, contact our friends at Cosmic Comics, and I'm sure they'll be able to hook you up with one of these. Thank you for watching, and I will chat to you guys soon. Ciao.
Yeah.